reminds me of that dance I do for Charlita 1. You know what I'm telling you guys don't. Hey, what's up, you guys? Artemis Prime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on the Marvel Legends Drax figure from the Arnim Zola Wave. Yeah, I just reviewed Rocket Raccoon a couple days ago and realized, hey, you know what? I don't know why, but I never reviewed this Drax figure. So, hey, I wanted to get to it. And if you're trying to get your Rocket Raccoon Wave figures, I suggest you hit a Big Bad Toy Store.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So this figure right here, I actually thought he was pretty cool when he first came out. He is a bit of a shelf warmer, so if you're still trying to get him, it's not going to be too hard to get. He is based off of the Face-Off Punisher mold, which was later used as a Steve Rogers mold, or the Shield Agent mold. As you can see, this other knife-wielding hero, like Cuchi Hernandez, has the same mold. You could look at the arms and everything right there. They have the same thighs too, but they changed it up from the knee down and the boots and everything. So, you know, it is a familiar mold. And at the time, they did not have the Hyperion body mold, and I wish they could redo it so that it does have the Hyperion body mold, because if you pop this off and pop it on Luke Cage over here, I just think that looks like a better Drax figure. Because Drax, I don't know, from what I know, Drax is supposed to be hella buffed, like really huge. And I'm not just going off of Batista. I'm just saying, you know, like back in the day, the older design for Drax where he had the cape and everything, he was like super yoked. So, I don't know, this is kind of closer how he looks to the comic books now, but I still think he's a lot more buffed than this. So, overall, you know, I do like the figure. Let's take a closer look. He comes with 2 daggers, 1 and 2, just in case you forget how many you're supposed to have. They're nicely sculpted. I like this look. Very cool. Nice silver paint on here. And you can have them stored in the back over here, so you can just slip it through there, and there's kind of a gap right here where they're supposed to go into, and they go in there nicely. It's not bad. You can have them upside down or facing upward. Either way, it doesn't matter. I do like the head sculpt of this figure. It is pretty damn nice. Now, at first I thought this was the same exact thing as the Marvel Universe Drax figure, but it's not. You can see the face sculpts are actually a bit different. This one's scowling a bit more. He has a bit more of a pointy nose. So I actually like this Marvel Legends one better, and I like the shading on the figure. So they did give him some nice shading. I think the paint applications came out really clean. The eyes are silver, which is kind of neat. And yeah, I think that's pretty clean looking. I like it. Tattoos look pretty good on his torso section over here, but they do get weird when you look at the ball joints on his arms. They kind of fade a little bit. And they did not paint it in on the hinge, which is very annoying for me. I don't like that at all. But that weird sculpt on his bicep over there. Here's his hand. Even got the nails sculpted in there. Again, it's weird, that ball hinge. I don't like that. Then he has this dagger over here, which is not removable. I mean, it's a nicely sculpted dagger and everything, but you can't take it out. I hate that. That hella pisses me off. I think that's hella stupid. Belt looks good. I like the mix of the blue on there. And the pants are pretty much a solid color, except for the painted on lines. It's on this side too. And then there you go. And he's got his work boots. These look like waiter boots or something. And here's a look at the back of the figure. And yeah, he has a big hole in his back. So articulation on Drax isn't too bad. His head moves pretty far up. I like that. Moves pretty far down. I like that too. Moves side to side. Ball jointed shoulders. Move forward, outward. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow. Moves very close in due to this weird sculpting over here. His forearms move side to side. He has no wrist hinge or anything, which is kind of a letdown, but oh well. Nice ab crunch over here. Moves back too. Waist swivel. He's got the wide joints at his hips, so it's kind of weird moving it around. He has an upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. His ankles move down just a little bit. They move up a little bit. He has no ankle pivot, and he does have peg holes at the bottom of his feet. And Drax here stands at about 6.5 inches tall. And here he is compared to the big time letdown Spider-Man. So he's bigger than the average Marvel Legend, which is cool, but I still think he should be even bigger. And here he is standing next to Luke Cage. So yeah, you can see clearly, I mean, Luke Cage isn't supposed to be bigger than Drax. Am I right about that or what? I mean, I always thought that Drax was supposed to be, I don't know, bigger out of the two, but oh well, not a big deal. I like the figure. It's not a bad figure. It's still fun to get him into a bunch of poses and everything. I'm happy we do have a Drax figure. Wish he was bigger, of course. I mentioned that like 100 times in this video. I hope you dug the review, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.
Crispy.
He's got his white eyes right over there. Is that silver?